I cannot believe you people. Let's break this down, though I'm almost flabbergasted as to where to begin. Before you say TLDR, or in this case, too long, didn't listen, don't bother replying if all you're going to confirm is that you don't read anything your opposition writes and just want to be right. Go read a picture book instead. This article, regardless of when it was written, describes Valve's thought process during the development of TF2. It describes what playtesting, one of Valve's core principles when it comes to game design, is discussed over and over again in the dev commentary for Portal, Portal 2, Half-Life 2, and even Team Fortress 2, revealed about the sniper. Frankly, I'm convinced you didn't read the article at all. It must have been that you looked at the date of this post, saw that it was related to the Huntsman, and formulated your argument based on that. This is especially adorable since you said, quote, "That announcement isn't even remotely what you think it is," end quote. Let me quote something from the article that will make this blatantly obvious. Quote, which brings us back to the sniper rifle unlockable. In an effort to reduce some of the aggravation that other players feel towards the sniper, we chose the goal of designing an unlockable that encouraged the sniper to get a little closer to his target. We want him to give up some of his primary advantage in return for something else, so that enemies he kills will feel like they were engaged with them, and they feel like they could have survived if they just managed to fight a little better. This clearly contradicts your statement that, quote, "That wasn't written because the sniper was broken. It was to give him more use on maps that provide more close combat quarters than open, because at the time that was all he was good for, or at least what he was best at," end quote. Valve talks here about how it was, explicitly, to encourage snipers to give up their primary advantage, explained earlier in the post as to why that advantage was broken, in order to make the enemy player feel like he could have done something different. So, you think that actually reading what Valve wrote about their own game design and basing an argument on that is a wrong mindset. That's cute, man. Real fucking cute. You want to talk about wrong mindsets? How about the mindset that not reading the evidence that is presented and then making an argument based on what you think the article says is totally okay? That sounds to me like a mindset that isn't interested at all in finding out whether or not the sniper is broken, and instead just really, really wants the sniper to not be broken. I know, let's talk about the mindset that says, read date, read the first paragraph, formulate argument. How do you even tie your shoes in the morning? Does your thought process go, look at shoes, see strings, tie in random order? Or how about the mindset that says, this is what a sniper does, therefore he isn't broken? Are you serious, man? Are you engaged at all in this discussion, or are you more interested in just confirming for yourself that what you believe is true regardless of how little it's reflected in reality? Finally, let's talk about the mindset of people who blindly upvoted you without taking the one goddamn minute it would have taken to actually read my evidence. Wow, this guy wrote more than 2 paragraphs declaring Bob Palindrome wrong. He even said that his evidence doesn't say what he thinks it says. Upvote time. What the hell is wrong with you people? Do you care about the truth at all? Christ, it's one thing to not care about the truth, disgusting as that is. But it's quite another to pretend like you care and are putting forth a legitimate argument when you didn't even read what was being discussed. I'm going to ask you, seriously, do you care about the truth? Do you give a crap about putting forward a logical argument free of fallacies and loopholes? I would assume that you don't, but I wouldn't want to strawman you like you strawmanned that whole article. That was really, really blatant. You should all be deeply ashamed of yourselves.